Let me begin by telling you that it is a real honor to be with you today, and I mean that sincerely, because what you are doing requires an enormous amount of courage. And what you're doing is not only for yourselves and your kids and your families. What you are doing is for workers all across this country. Because we're living in a nation, as all of you know, where the very, very rich are becoming much richer, while half of our people are living paycheck to paycheck, and millions are working for starvation wages. And you here in Bessemer, Alabama, you're prepared to stand up and to say that every worker in this country deserves to have decent wages, decent working conditions, decent benefits, and to be treated with dignity, not as a robot. And when you stand up and fight, you are taking on here not only one of the most powerful corporations in this country, you are taking on the wealthiest individual in the world, and you're doing it in an anti-union state. So what you're doing requires courage, and from the bottom of my heart, I salute you. And today I say to Jeff Bezos, who is worth $180 billion, not million, billion, a man who has made tens of billions of dollars in the last year during this pandemic. And what I say to Mr. Bezos, why, when you have so much money, more money that can be spent in 1,000,000 lifetimes, why are you spending millions trying to defeat an effort on the part of workers here who want nothing more than decent wages, decent benefits, decent working conditions? Now, the reason that Amazon is putting so much energy to try to defeat you is they know that if you succeed here, it will spread all over this country. Because they know that it is not only workers here who are sick and tired of these outrageous working conditions, and I just had a few minutes to chat with some of you about the heat that you have to work under, the 12-hour day, 12 hours work schedules that you have. The fact that when you get a 30-minute break, it takes you 10 minutes to get to the break station and 10 minutes back. I don't know how people digest the meal in 10 minutes. And it is time for you to be able to sit down and negotiate better working conditions. Union is not going to solve it all. But what it does do is allow you a seat at the table. When you go against one of the largest corporations of the world and you do it alone, you have no power. But when you stand together in solidarity with each other, you can negotiate for a better workday.